The poor mindset often views money as something distant, limited, and reserved for others. This way of thinking creates an invisible barrier between the individual and financial growth. Money is believed to be hard to earn, achievable only through luck or external circumstances. As a result, risk feels dangerous and failure feels permanent. Short-term comfort is prioritized over long-term progress. Small expenses are ignored, yet these small decisions compound over time. The phrase, "one day I'll be rich," is frequently repeated, but the behaviors required to reach that future are rarely practiced today. The real limitation is not the lack of money, but the beliefs surrounding it.
The middle-class mindset is built around security and stability. A steady income, a predictable routine, and a reliable job are seen as success. Money is earned, but it often controls life decisions. This mindset values hard work, discipline, and responsibility, yet it tends to avoid uncertainty. Comfort zones provide safety, but they also limit growth. The fear of losing what is. Financial progress exists, but freedom remains restricted. Money is used to maintain a lifestyle rather than to expand it. Over time, potential is quietly sacrificed for stability. The wealthy mindset sees money not as a goal, but as a tool. Money represents freedom, time, and opportunity. Loss is not feared. It is viewed as a lesson. Instead of asking, "What if I fail?" wealthy thinkers ask, "What will this teach me?" Long-term vision defines their decisions. Small sacrifices today are understood to be the foundation of future abundance. Money is not just saved, it is directed and multiplied. Decisions are made logically rather than emotionally. Patience is a core strength because true wealth is built over time, not overnight. The true difference lies in perception. The poor fear money, the middle class protects it, and the wealthy manage and grow it. People can begin from identical circumstances yet end up in completely different realities. Money enters the mind before it enters the hands. Without a shift in thinking, results remain the same. Wealth is not a salary issue, it is a mindset issue. What changes a life is not money itself, but the understanding of it. A person's financial destiny is not shaped by dramatic moments, but by the small mental habits repeated every single day. The poor mindset tends to focus on instant gratification. Feeling good today, escaping discomfort now, postponing responsibility for later. Small expenses are rarely questioned, time is often wasted without intention, and choices are driven by emotion rather than purpose. The middle-class mindset, on the other hand, is disciplined but frequently operates on autopilot. The same routines are followed, the same paths are taken, and unsurprisingly, the same results appear year after year. Life feels stable, yet growth feels limited. The wealthy mindset constantly evaluates the long-term impact of daily decisions. Time is understood to be more valuable than money because money can be earned again, but time cannot. For this reason, wealthy thinkers are extremely selective about how they spend their hours, who they surround themselves with, and what information they consume. Learning is viewed not as an expense, but as an investment. They prioritize building systems over chasing short-term gains, knowing that sustainable success comes from structure, not luck. Everyone is given the same 24 hours each day, but the difference lies in how intentionally those hours are used. Time management is life management, and this distinction is most visible in mindset. True wealth is a visible outcome of an invisible transformation that begins within the mind. Before life changes, thoughts must change. Before results improve, behavior must shift. The transition from a poor mindset to a wealthy mindset does not happen overnight. It is a gradual and often uncomfortable process. Letting go of old habits means stepping away from familiar comfort zones, and growth rarely feels safe. Many people retreat at this stage, choosing familiarity over progress. Wealthy thinkers understand that discomfort is not a warning sign, but a signal of expansion. As perspectives evolve, distance may naturally form between the individual and their old environment. This isolation causes many to turn back. Those who continue forward accept loneliness as part of the journey. They recognize that thinking differently often means walking alone for a while. Real change is quiet, slow, and requires patience, but it is permanent. Money is not the destination of this journey. It is a byproduct. The true reward is freedom, freedom of choice, freedom of time, and freedom of direction. Wealth is built first in the mind, then reflected in reality. Thanks for taking the time to watch. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more.